into the first video. You know that when we graphed two lines, most of the time you graphed your two lines and you found that there was a single point of intersection, so your answer was just an ordered pair. But you also did some graphs where the lines ended up being parallel, and since they never intersected, and the solution is the point of intersection, this was no solution. And there were a few graphs that when you graphed your two lines, what you ended up finding was that they were actually the same line. And so they shared an infinite number of points of intersection, so this was infinitely many solutions. This tablet is having some issues, I am sorry. Infinitely many solutions. The same thing can happen when we're solving them. The vast majority of the time, you're going to get a single point of intersection. But notice what happens when we go to solve this one. Y has a value of 3x minus 7. So where I see y in the second equation, everything else is going to get copied down. The 12x minus 4, big parentheses where the y was, equals 10. But the y will be replaced with 3x minus 7. Now when I distribute 12x, negative 4 times a positive 3x is going to make this a minus 12x. Negative 4 times negative 7 is a positive, so plus 28 equals my 10. And then an interesting thing happens. 12x minus 12x on the same side of the equation is 0x. There is no x left. So I end up simplifying and I get positive 28 equals positive 10. My thought process is 28 never equals 10. And since that can never happen, my actual answer is no solution. There is no point of intersection ever between these two. Now in this one, x has a value of 4y plus 3. So where I see x in the second equation, I'm going to remove it and substitute 4y plus 3. Again, everything else, the 2, leave some parentheses here, the minus 8y, the equals 6, all of that's going to be copied, but the x is going to be replaced with 4y plus 3. Distributing now, I get 8y plus 6 minus 8y equals 6. And then I look, and this positive 8y minus 8y on the same side of the equation is a 0y again. So I end up with positive 6 equals positive 6. And my thought process again is 6 always equals 6. So infinitely many solutions, which is spelled this way, infinitely many solutions for that answer, which means if I graph those two lines, they turn out to be the same line.